Hello to everyone. Hello again, because this is still, what is this, Tuesday morning here, about 10:35, and this is going to be a Bath & Body Works favorites video. These are items that have been my favorites. Some of them are still around, some of them are discontinued. I have a whole lot, and I never know how much time I have on my phone here because it varies. So if I'm talking really fast, that is why. So we will get started. I have a bag down here. I have some more things, and I might have to pause a bit. But I'm just going to share with you some things that are my favorite items. And keep in mind, some of these are discontinued. Some of these come around during the semi-annual sale, and I like them in different forms, and I will explain as we go along. One of the first things from Bath & Body Works that I really love are their chunky soaps, and these are not made anymore. These were in the True Blue Spa line that I believe the hyaluronic acid line kind of replaced. I love their soaps. I loved when they had the glycerin soaps and when they had the creamy soaps. They were $3 a piece then. These more chunkier ones were $7, and I have several of these. These can last for years because I've had these for a while. I haven't opened all of them up yet, but I have used some. They are very nice and creamy and thick. For me, they're moisturizing. For a couple of my friends, they were not. It just depends. But I really do like these. Another thing that I like are the body butters of yesteryear. And I say that because this was one of my favorites. You've heard me talk about this one before. And this is what I have left of this one here. And I think I've had these things by the heater. Not heater, but by the window where it's hot. And I don't know what just leaked out of there. But I think it's probably the oil from where it was. That, or when my daughter used it, she got water in here. She likes to use these by the shower. But I'm going to clean this up a little bit and show you the inside. Okay, here's the inside. I think that was just a little water in there. Kind of scared me. I have had this for a while, though. I have had this one since 2007. It still smells like it's supposed to, but this is one of the items that I am working on that is in my project Use It Up box. So I figure I'm going to start targeting this one starting tonight. Usually I don't like to use their body creams and their body butters in the summer because they are quite thick. They are quite heavy, especially if I'm going to be out and it's hot. It's as if there's a layer of that on your skin. Not that it stays, but when you sweat, it brings it back up. But I really do love this, and I won't be trying to save this to the winter because being that I've had it all that time, it probably is, you know, time to use it up, and I will be watching it because right now I'm assuming that's water, but I'm going to watch it and make sure because it could be breaking down. But they do last quite a very long time. Another favorite is this Deep Aqua Fragrance Mist, and this is what I like about these bottles. I'm going to share this with you. I love this whole fragrance right here, Fresh Brazil Citrus. So I'm not saying the spray in this is my favorite. I'm saying the whole fragrance. This one, I'm saying the spray. I had the aloe gel. I had the cream. I had the lotion. And I even have a lip product in this, I believe, but it's way down in there because I'm going to show you some lip products. They don't make this fragrance anymore, but this was their first type aquatic-like fragrance. One of them, because I think at one point they made one called Sea Blossom or something like that. But what I like about these bottles is this. You see how I can just easily screw that off? And what happened was my sprayer doesn't work anymore, so I'm able to screw this off and decant it into another bottle. So it would be about right here, but I poured some off. This is a fresh scent. I love to use this. It's all that I have left now. Often when I use one of my lever bars or I use my unscented lotion and washes and soaps, I will spray this. But I had to decant it into another bottle. Whereas these bottles right here, I don't know if we can screw these tops off or not. I've never gotten one off. If anyone out there knows how to get this off, I would love to hear about it. But I do love the fact that these bottles right here, you can screw these off. And I wish they would make this like that because even if your sprayer is not damaged, you might want to decant some out and put it in a bottle for your purse. Another thing that I love is the Amber Blush, and this isn't for the scent, it is for this actual product. These right here are the shimmer sprays. And I love these versus the ones that they are charging $50 for now in the cosmetic community. These are the same thing. These are very glittery, and I don't know if it's going to show here, but I'm going to try to show you. This is my hand right here before. And we'll let that dissipate a little bit while I show you another favorite. Another favorite is not the spray within here, but this little thing right here that you put the mist in. So let's see here. I don't know if you can see that. It's got glimmer. Letting that dry a little bit, but my phone It's right underneath my table. You hear me say that all the time with the light. But see, that gives a nice shimmer all over. What I don't understand is why they release these in the winter time. So I'm very glad that this year they did release these now. And I don't know. I had said I wanted to make a comparison between these two. If this gives off the same kind of glitter or not. We'll see. But you always got to let the alcohol dry down. I really feel like this one gives off more shimmer than this one. I don't know if you can see that. We'll let that dry as we go, and then you can be the judge of that one. But I do love these for when you want some shimmer on your skin. And again, I love these little cases right here. What's in there though is Beach Nights. I just love the mist holder, the mist sleeves, and they only brought those out for a little bit of time. And again, I love that Citrus Brazil and everything. Another two fragrances, and these are fragrances, the entire line in these fragrances I loved. Honey Sweetheart. By the time I purchased this, it was at a semi-annual sale. I was able to get a cream and a perfume spray, and I think this spray. I wasn't able to get a lotion or a shower gel, and I wished I would have, because I really love this. You hear me say this is similar to Aqualina Pink Sugar. I love this entire fragrance and wish they would bring this and the Dolce, what was that? Dolce Venice Berry back. I didn't get that one, but a friend had it. And I love this Cozy Sunday Morning. This came out with that warm cup of warmth, or what was it? Cup of warmth. And I thought I was going to like cup of warmth more because it was warm vanilla chai or something like that. And I ended up loving this. This has bergamot in it. And I love the bottles for this that year that came out like a sweater. I just wanted to make sure that I got one. The lotion that I had in another fragrance in that line, I forget what it was, but it had a scent in there that I didn't like. It was supposed to be almond cream, but it had something in it that was an Amber Romance, and I didn't really like it a lot, and so I gave that to my cousin. This right here is Italian Citrus Sun. This was another item that I found during the semi-annual sale. I was able to get my hands on everything but the cream. I love this fragrance, period, for all year round when I want to hang on to summer and I want to wear this in the cold winter months. I love this entire set. And I was in it for a bit there. I need to revisit it because I like it, but I'm trying to use up some older things. This line right here, specifically the wash and this cream, are the two that I really love that I said gave you a soap and water clean. I love these. I don't know if anybody else does. These kinds of products aren't really meant for scent because some of the reviews talked about how it didn't leave much of a scent on their skin. These types of products are more along the lines of skincare. They smell while you're using them, and that's how some things are. They're meant to be scented while you're using them, and then that scent will fade away. But I really do like this as far as a shower product that is a pamper me item. When you don't want a lot of fragrance, but you definitely want to be clean, this is a really great item. Another thing that I love are these mousses, and the one that I really like is my Magic in the Air that was sent to me by Miss Chris Thon. I just so happened to have been in the store looking for that the same week that I received her package, and I was so astounded and so happy. And again, Miss Chris, if you see this, thank you again. But I do love these foams, and I had this one out to try to use it, and I like to use these right about September, October, when your skin isn't super duper dry and you just want some moisture, because some of these can be sticky for a minute. Not long, but just a little bit, and they have to like soak into your skin. They had a Naked line that had a foam first. The other thing I like are these face and body refreshers. I haven't used this one yet. I did get this in almond. The first fragrance mist like this, or face mist like this I ever had was the Awa Fufi by Paul Mitchell years ago. And I love the smell of it, but even then I didn't really spray it on my face. What I love about these is if you're out in the summer and you can put these in a cooler or put them in the refrigerator and just spray all over. And the whole family can use this, especially the unfragranced one, because I don't know, the almond kind of smells natural, but men might not want to use that. But these are really nice. They really are a good refresher when it's cold outside and you can have these products cooled. Some other fragrances that I've loved, and these are discontinued, this is Chocolate Amber. This came out with Blackberry Amber, Chocolate Amber, and I believe there was a third one. And people were raving about the Blackberry Amber. I found these along a semi-annual sale too. And this was back when I would go in the store and maybe buy no more than 3 things. I would spend under $40. I wasn't able to get the lotion in this, but now I wish I would have. Men can use this as well. My son really did like this. It has a chocolate scent, but it's got that kind of chocolate scent the way that certain men's colognes did back when. I don't know what those scents were, but they were the kind when they just smelled good on the skin. They smelled like a nice leather jacket without smelling like leather. It just, like when you have that, it seems like the scent is natural and just exudes from you. I love this. I was using this, however, with my chocolate Ulta body cream, and the two together were really, really good. The Bathroom is fragrance and chocolate. But it's not just a feminine scent. It's a scent that everyone can use. And my son really did like this. And that's how I got the dent in it that I did. This is also one of the items I plan to use up. You hear me talk about Rice Flower Shea all the time. Another favorite of mine. This is a Vanilla E fragrance without being vanilla. I like it because I think it smells the way that Play-Doh used to smell. That's just me, but I love this. It is fresh. And this is a fragrance that I have been able to wear that has never offended anyone. The next thing that I have here is my Sensual Amber perfume. They still bring back Sensual Amber at semi-annual sale, so I don't think it's fully discontinued. But this bottle is different from the first one I had. I ended up giving my first one away. It was rectangular, but it was dark brown. This was the one scent that I think drew men in Bath & Body Works before they were making the men's fragrances, because there was a guy standing there when I was looking at this, and he says, "Are you about to pick up that Sensual Amber?" I said, "I think so." He looked at me and he said, "This scent rocks." And it was so funny, just the way he said it made me pick it up. They also had some other fragrances that I missed out on that I was able to get one of during those type of sales. Exotic Coconut was one. It was during my boycotting of Bath & Body Works, and I missed all the good stuff because I stayed out of there for 2 years. They never noticed I did that. You've heard me tell that. It's so funny that I did that, like it would really matter, because what happened was Exotic Coconut was leaving, Fresh Vanilla was leaving. There were a couple of more that were leaving that I really did like. And now I can't stay out of there. But this fragrance, again, is one too. Because when my son was 9, I asked him if he wanted to use anything of mine one time. And I meant like my basic body care lotion, whatever. Because he really did like bubble baths. In fact, when he was little, like 3 and 4... I had to fill my tub up halfway because if I didn't watch him, he would go in there and get in the water. I also had to make sure I didn't have it hot. And I would always have to lock the door because he would just go in there and get in the tub. He loved baths, but he did want to use this fragrance in the lotion. And Twilight Woods was another one. This one I would give my friends as gifts. Twilight Woods I would give my friends as gifts. And they said that their husbands used it and it smelled good on them. They did not smell feminine. They just smelled good. Another favorite are these hand creams, and I don't know if I have more in here. I think I just got the one because hand creams in general, not necessarily this scent, Cranberry Cider, because I haven't even used this one yet, but these little hand creams in general. The only thing I don't like everybody else, is this twisty top. If you happen to drop this, you know, because even though it's little, your fingers can fumble this. I think that they should have left them with the little flip top, and these are like almost a fourth of the size that they used to be for the same price. This is a favorite of mine that I won from Miss MKB Lady, and I was using this, and there's more to this I need to find, but I keep this out on my dresser because I spray this mostly when I'm at home. I spray it only because I'm wearing other things to work, so I do wear something different sometimes when I'm at home, or I'll break into my new scents. Of course, I love these bath balls. We all know that I love them. I really love this scent, Lavender Macaroon. They made one that was called Lavender Macaroon. I think that was another item I found when I went back in there in the mini candle form. And the smell was something that I kept trying to think of what it was, and it reminded me of our Libs candy store here. That candle had left. I think few people said certain cities got it in a large size. It was different from this. This one is like the Paris. I think they were calling it Lavender Paris or something like that. It says lavender blossoms with delicate pastry cookie. I love this fragrance. I gave this away as gifts to my friends, and everyone I gave it to loved it. I really love Mahogany Coconut in candle form and in this spray form, but these sprays are very strong, so you have to be careful with those. Some other items that I love, and this is the heaviest thing that I have. They had this online one year. This is a candle holder. They had it online one year. And the store told me they didn't have any more. And this at the time was $15, but it ended up being on sale for $7. And I went in the store because I never listen when someone tells me they don't have anything. And they had one and I bought it. This has the perfect heftiness to it. It feels thick as it looks. It looked like pewter to me, like matte pewter. So I had to have this, and it's very beautiful. And I put candles in it all the time. And this was another item that I loved. I didn't get to get the candle holder in this, but I was able to get this. I regret not getting the Heartsmith sleeves, and I regret that I didn't get another of the leaves. They had maybe 3 leaves when I was in there, and I bought one, and I couldn't find it today to show it to you because that's another one that I really, really like. But I love these little mist holders for decoration. My only complaint was I wish they would have made them a little bit tighter so that the spray would stay in there and I could put this in my purse, but these are just for decoration. Now, the round champagne toast bottle that goes in my scroll one, another one that I like, that one does hold in there. Pure Paradise is a fragrance that I really love. This is another one of those I like to wear to work that's really nice and light. Someone liked the mini spray that I had, so I gave it away. But I do have this in full size lotion and gel and cream and a full size spray. I love these lip products. The one that I couldn't find is the Limeade. It's kind of greenish, frosty, and clear. I gave it away as gifts. I really wish they would bring those items back. These taste really good. This feels really good, and they're still good after all these years. I've had these for about 6 years. Deep Aqua is the one that goes with the mist that I showed you. This tastes very good. I ended up getting 2 of these because I went right through the first one. And this is one that I like, but my favorite one in this one is that Limeade. But I do have a lot of these, and these are still good. However, if they taste funny, then I throw them away. I haven't had 2 yet. And I think the last of everything that I like is pocket bag holders. This gloss right here. Now, this was the one that I bought most recently, I think last year. I wish they would bring out some for Christmas to, you know, revive those for that time. But the ones that they brought out with the original Dode Toast, was it Two-Day Dulce line, the original one that I talk about that had sugar cookie and creme brulee, those glosses tasted horrible. The chocolate one I think was okay. These are my favorite pocket bag holders. This is one of my most favorites, the one that when I gave them away, I went out and bought more. And the rest of these are connected. And I'll try to do this quickly because I don't know how much time I have. This one is one I gave away. It lights up if you press the little head. And I don't know how hard I gotta press that, but see, and you can't really see it since it's daylight, but it lights up and then it goes off. And I love putting Sorry I'm Latte in here, or make s'mores not war. This one was a popular one at my job that I used to have. I gave it away with the lemon buttercream, my favorite pocket bag. So some of these, the pocket bags are my favorite, some of them are not. This is a little football. This is the flat one. I have a 3D one, but I couldn't find it to show it to you. It's shaped just like a regular football. And then the rest of these, which is the last of my favorites, are all strung together. This turtle, they said the teenagers were coming in there buying them by the bagfuls. That there were 6 to a bag and they were $30 to $35 because these were like 5 something. I love this turtle, and I often put a matching pocket bag in here, but the 3 that I got for this are not in here. And these are my other favorite ones. I love this one that says Ooh La La. I love this one right here, like American. I thought this was great for 4th of July that year. I think these came out in 16, and I like that pocket back look in there. This little butterfly clip is one of my favorites. I gave a lot of these away as gifts. And if I didn't show this one, Live, Love, Laugh, which is just like the Ooh La La. Now, the Ooh La La one, I actually have a Ooh La La pocket bag that goes in there, and that's my favorite. And this one right here, I love these. I did break one of these for the first time on my purse because I put my purse in my locker and I snapped it, and this thing right here broke. So that's the first one. Other than that, I don't have any trouble with these breaking. But that is it. I just wanted to share with you some of my Bath & Body Works favorites. Some of them are still in existence. All of these, this is still in existence. Some of the things are and some of them are not. But these are some of my favorite items from Bath & Body Works. I don't have any nail polish because I wasn't buying all that stuff in there then. And I just wanted to share with you that. So until next time, everyone have a great day. And I hope to see some of your favorites from Bath & Body Works. I know I look at a lot of favorites videos. And I wanted to do one of my own, just one for some of the older things. So until the next time, everyone have a great morning.